guys, this is Daily Wish here. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel and I hope you guys are doing awesome. So today I'm not going to share any of the success stories because I have so much to cover in this video. I am going to share all the success stories in the next video, so please bear with me. Now in today's topic, I want to discuss why some people feel that manifesting their desire is way too hard. I don't know if you are one of them, but let's address this today's topic and it is going to help you so much. Because having a deeper understanding, having a knowledge of how the whole process works, and how with this knowledge anything that you want becomes so easy to manifest in your life. So yes, of course, manifesting is way too easy, and let me explain how. First of all, it's like breathing. You do it all the time. Sometimes even if you are sick and have trouble taking deep, fulfilling breaths, you are still doing it anyway, right? You don't have to put any effort in doing it. The air you breathe is always available. No matter what place you are at or no matter with what circumstances you are dealing, it is always happening. The reason is because it is your birthright and nobody has taught you to breathe. You are doing it since the day you were born. And that too without any difficulty. Am I right or wrong? Similarly, we are all born with 2 eyes, 1 nose, 2 hands, 2 legs, 10 fingers and 10 toes. Am I right? In the same exact manner, we all have been given the power to manifest anything that we want. We have the same capability to manifest anything that we want because we have been gifted, we have been given one conscious brain and one subconscious brain. It is the same with every human being. No other human being is different than you. Everyone is having the same. And hence there is no difference. Now, if the law of gravity is working for everything and everyone, of course the law of assumption also works for everything and everyone. You can get anything under the sun through law of assumption. You want $1 million? Done. You want a big mansion house? Done. You want the most romantic love life? Done. You want to feel like a celebrity? Absolutely done. You can do it and have it all. So let's be clear on the point that we all are capable of getting whatever we want because we have been given the same hardware, that is one conscious mind and one subconscious mind. Now what's the difference? The difference is it is the software we all have different programming with. Maybe because of the environment we grew up in, maybe because of our own family, because maybe of our own society, maybe friends, etc, etc. You get the idea. Because of this different programming on which the subconscious work, we face a different reality. Some people are way too happy even with $10,000 per month. On the contrary, there are some people who feel miserable with the same situation and same kind of money. Now, when we have understood this fact that the program which is fed to our subconscious mind needs to be changed. Now, here comes $1 million question. But how? The answer is by getting into the state of consciousness where your desire is already fulfilled. How do you get into this kind of state of consciousness? Through your imagination. So feel it, live it, breathe it, and be in it as long as you want. But keep on repeating until you feel it that it is absolutely done, and hence now the reprogramming of your subconscious mind is over. So the two most important things that we should be knowing while manifesting anything consciously, number 1 is repetition and the number 2 is feeling. Now repetition of course rewires your subconscious program, and no doubt it works like a charm. So even if you don't feel anything, of course it is going to give you your manifestation for sure. But what happens when you add feeling into it? When you are adding feelings, you are making it yours. You are declaring that it is yours. Let me explain. Say you got a beautiful dress from your, maybe a loved one, your SP, or someone who is very close to your heart, maybe because of the Christmas season, or maybe because it is your birthday. Now this dress was merely a dress. Just a few minutes back it was there in the store. It was there in the store among all the other 1,000 dresses, right? If you would had been there in the store, you might even have overlooked it or completely ignored it in a hope, because you wanted to explore the store, because you wanted to get the best of the best dress for yourself. But now, since your loved one has gifted you this dress, now it means something to you. Now you wear this dress with more love, because it reminds you that how much your SP loves you, and hence dress will have a very, very special place in your heart, right? Now with these feelings, you made this dress very close to your heart. Am I right? Every time even you are looking at this dress among your rest of the clothes, it will stand out, because now you have made it 100% yours. And this one cloth item is no more just a cloth item. It means much, much more to you. So every time when you are imagining your desire with your feelings, it creates a very special place in your subconscious mind. And that's why it works fast. Whatever you want, whatever means whatever, you can have it now, as in this moment. Just feel it all real and have a beautiful experience of your wish fulfilled in your own mind's eye for as long as you want. It's totally fine. To feel it as real as you can use any technique. You can use any technique for that matter to reach that state of consciousness. Anything means anything, okay? So please be more focused on feeling it real rather than getting the best of the best technique. Are you getting my point? So there are people who are running always after the technique. Techniques don't manifest. It is your own state of consciousness which is already in the knowing that your desire is already fulfilled. That is what is going to give you your desire. Okay. Moving on to the next and very important point. Consciousness is the only reality. Know it, accept it, cram it. If you want, you can tattoo it, just live in it. Do whatever it takes for you to believe it. When you know that your consciousness is the only reality, you should also know for a fact that 3D is a delayed reflection of your consciousness. Today, if something isn't going right in your 3D, it's because you were not awake and did not create anything consciously. But now you are. So why would you even go back to 3D looking for the validation and change your own state of consciousness just like that? So that is why it is said, please do not check 3D for validation. Okay. Now moving on. Here comes the part where people are doing overthinking. When you are doubting something or complicating the whole process of manifestation by overthinking, the reason why you are doing it probably because perhaps you want the desire right now. Perhaps you are so desperate about your desire. And that's why you're going through all the Reddit discussion page, or maybe, hundreds of Insta posts, or maybe even watching every possible video on instant manifestation. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah? Well, I have a news for you. It takes only 5 minutes to learn about a technique, but to master it, it takes time. And for that, you need to practice, my friend. The more you are practiced with all the knowledge and tools of manifestation, the faster it comes to you, because then it will be all natural to you. It will be like breathing for you, effortless and so natural, right? Okay. Now, how to get whatever you want in the most simple manner? Start with the number one step. Know whatever you want. For example, say I want to buy a Tesla. Okay, I'm going to give you example for each and every step so you understand where you are making mistake and you can rectify it immediately. Okay, so for example, say I want to buy Tesla. So obviously I know which car I want, right? Now look at the car. Look at the car and its feature. Maybe you can watch a video and look very, very closely how is the color of the car. Maybe you want to look at the seats of the car, maybe the steering, maybe the stereo, whatever it is. You are going to closely observe the car. Okay, even the sound of the car very closely. Now, close your eyes and repeat the whole video with all the tiny details that you have observed about the car in your mind's eye. Once you are done, now here comes the second step. Write it. The reason why I ask you to write it is the moment you are penning down your thoughts, you are bringing the thoughts into the physical world. You are bringing every desire of yours from the spiritual world to the physical world, right? Now imagine you want to share this awesome moment with your loved one, maybe your parents or maybe your SP, but he or she isn't there. So how would you express your emotions through writing? Example could be, oh my God, I can't believe I got my dream car. God, you need to be here with me and feel it. Did you feel the emotion? Because when I was writing it down, I felt it, right? Please write with all the emotions that you are feeling about your desire. Okay, now once it is written, repeat it a couple of times, at least 3 to 5 times from my personal experience, and it will automatically change the state of consciousness that you have. You will get the awesome feeling after you're done reading it. Okay, so that is why it has been said that repeat the same sentence over and over again, and if possible with the same emotion. It is going to give you the exact same awesome and amazing feeling that your desire is already fulfilled. All right, now once you are done, it is not going to take more than 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, once you are done, in the daytime you are just going to remind yourself about your own powers. Okay, so you are just going to affirm, I am the God of my reality and everything is possible for me. I am the God of my reality and everything is possible for me. Or you can even affirm, I can get anything I want just by assuming it. I can get anything I want just by assuming it. Are you getting what I'm trying to do here? Every time you are affirming these two important affirmations, you are reminding yourself that you are the creator of your reality and this is your reality. You set the rules. So you decide, just by imagining, my desires are going to be mine. Or maybe just by, mere assumption, my desires are going to be mine. So it is your reality, your rules. All right, and this is what you are reminding yourself with. Okay, now the most effective and the simplest way to embody a desire is to assume that it is already fulfilled and you be in that state of wish fulfilled. Somebody actually asked me this question through email, that what to do to embody a desire. Now this is my answer. You just assume that your desire is already fulfilled and you be in that state of wish fulfilled for at least a couple of minutes. Not the entire day. I'm not asking you to do it for 24/7, but at least for a couple of minutes. But when you do it wholeheartedly and not even fearing one single doubt about the how and the when. Okay, that's how you do it. Now, this was the daytime. Now talking about the nighttime. If at all you are doing SATs, let's assume that you are doing SATs. I'm just giving you the entire step-by-step process so that it becomes easier for you. You can pick anything that you want out of this whole process and do it as per your own need and requirement. Okay. So at night, if you are doing SATs, you are focusing on your breath, the normal way of doing it. You're just relaxing yourself and start focusing on your breathing cycle. Okay, and now once you're all relaxed, now you are watching your wish being fulfilled in your mind's eye and you feel it from the first person point of view. Okay, and then you repeat the whole thing a couple of times more, or at least when you start feeling bored. Okay, this is my personal experience. So whenever you reach that point where you don't want to do it anymore because you feel a little bored, it's fine. Because as we have learned that repetition is the key, so please be more focused on the feeling of wish fulfilled, and again it's repetition. Okay, these two things are extremely important. Now once you are almost about to sleep, because by the repetition of all this mental movie, you will be feeling tired, number one. Number two is now you want to go to sleep because you know that okay, fine, I have done my part, the exercise is over, now you want to go to sleep. In the same drowsy state, repeat over and over and over again like a lullaby. any short phrase which implies that your wish is already fulfilled. For example, thank you, thank you, thank you, as though you are addressing your higher power of having given you that which you desired. This is what Neville Goddard has taught us. Okay, now it won't take more than 3 minutes to repeat the whole thing. Just 3 minutes, merely 3 minutes. It's all about 3 minutes, right? And now once you are done repeating thank you, you are off to sleep. But sometimes you don't feel like sleeping. So what to do then? In that case, just keep affirming thank you, thank you, thank you, and again feeling in your heart and in your mind that your wish is already fulfilled. Keep on doing it from the state of consciousness where you have already seen your desire getting fulfilled. So that's how you do the whole process. Now there's one more important thing. People are more focused about the feeling, but what is this feeling about? Do we really have to focus entirely upon the feeling? Now here is an eye-opener for you. Feeling joy, happiness, or any kind of excitement while imagining your wish fulfilled is just a temporary emotion. But when you are repeating the same thing over and over and over again, you are going to feel the same feeling, and it is going to become a sense of relief. Now this gives you satisfaction, and now at this point you know it is done. And once you know it is done, you don't need any validation from 3D. You live your day with this belief that yes, it is done. And this state, my friend, is known as the state of knowing. And it is good enough, it is enough to get you whatever you want. So yes, this was today's video. I tried to answer most of your questions and doubts in this video, but if you still have any more questions, you can always drop me a comment in the comment section. And if you are interested in getting one-to-one coaching with me, the slots are still open, by the way, but with limited seats. So you can connect with me on Insta and DM me for one-to-one coaching. I'll surely help you out with it. So yes, this was today's video. I hope you liked today's video. In case if you did, do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, and I will be meeting you very, very soon in the next video. Until then, please do take care of yourself and happy manifesting.